Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Uh, I'm Full Q Developer. I'm an independent freelance iOS developer, 15 years experience building apps live, um, without edits to see all the funny parts of development. Um, Only losses, never wins. Just kidding, just kidding. We get wins here too. We also get stuck, and that is a part of building apps that we celebrate on this channel. Um, so yesterday we were working on our edit screens for our timer app, and again, this is the Xcode beta targeting iOS 16. You can see this little beta prompt pops up every single time, as in I haven't seen that on not the beta. Yeah, so we have our little timer app where we have timers that we can start. And we've been working on the details screen. Currently, the details shows the name, the current visual, and the duration. In previous runs, so yesterday we added this edit screen, and we can see that updates right away. Um, yes, because it's 5 minutes, it's going to be soft. I don't know. We can. I guess that really shows that the change is coming. But we didn't make edits for the. Oh, we hit a breakpoint. We didn't make edit for the duration yet, and I suppose that's something we should maybe do today. So yesterday I showed off the keyboard controller that I brought in from Haptic Studio. Haptic Studio is a little tool for playing with the haptics engine on your iPhone to get just the right feel. Um, so that's what that keyboard is from. But we also want a way to show perhaps the duration picker in the same kind of pop-up. Um, and so I was trying to explore different ways we could do that. Um, One challenge we saw was that the keyboard controller was tied to a text. So we tried to factor out a keyboard model that could be either a text or a duration. Um, However, we couldn't quite get the duration to show up. It always stayed as a text here. So I wonder if we need to sort of split this up. Um, like if we tabs, right? And let me show that architecture real quick. App screen, or it's actually on the root nav. Not the root nav model, the root nav. Yeah, so we have our navigation stack. Then we have a D stack with the keyboard view so that it can overlay the keyboard over the navigation stack. And we have our keyboard controller as an environment object. And the keyboard view, I believe, yeah, it grabs it out of the environment and it knows, excuse me, it knows when to show itself. Uh, yeah, make itself completely transparent. or is keyboard showing? So if you want to have multiple kinds of inputs, um, like a keyboard for excuse me, for text, like the name of a timer, then we want a duration picker for the duration. How are we going to do this? Almost as if this is maybe an input controller, and maybe the current value doesn't belong here on the controller. Um, Although that is what that is how. Yeah, we were able to do a switch on the current value, but it would never we would never see the second half. Always be text for some reason. But how come this is not reacting? This needs to be dollar sign here or a dollar sign here. Fail to produce an error, an actual error message, which means this will be hard to figure out exactly what the problem is. Um, I would hope that since this is an environment object, it would respond to changes current value. Let's see. So what else? What else could we um, like all this part? We just want this inner part to change. We want this to be like a duration picker. And again, it's a binding. Almost as if the keyboard controller should have um, two separate views that it makes based on what kind of thing current value is. I mean, I guess that's what we're doing now. It's just not reacting. Um, um, let's see. What if we comment out like everything? Let's just isolate this part, figure out why it's not working. Is that the right number of curly braces? Not quite. Let's do one more. Okay, well, we need a little bit. We need at least one for the stuff here at the ending to go. Okay, so again, let's comment that out for now. Let's just do a text of duration picker goes here. Now, if I edit the text, we see that it's there. We go to the duration, still get text of the previous thing that was there. Um, That is odd. Um, so we set current value here. Um, how come it doesn't mean? I mean, if I go to a different timer, like that update happens. Like we got roast veggies instead of ramen. Um, it's back to ramen. Then as soon as I click this thing, it oh, we got it on the second. Interesting. That's working. What the hell? Yeah, but then if we just started off. Oh, the second time it goes through. Interesting. Why is that? Why is that? Hmm. That frustrating. Okay. Let's try to hook up the duration picker, I guess. I have high hopes for this. What happens? I see the duration picker and set it to maybe 11 minutes. Oh, no, we have no done button. Um, and then this button. I don't like putting it on the right hand side, but that's where like things go on keyboards. Um, I guess we could put it below. This is a little bit custom, right? Frame width of infinity. Somehow clicking it twice makes it work. 9 minutes. Done. It updated. Text worked correctly. It takes 2 taps for it to change the type. sometimes. And if we put the full UI back on, right, because we clicked done and this isn't a duration. It's not showing up as the duration ever now. Oh, the mysteries of Swift UI. What if I like delay it by a few seconds? Maybe async after. Now plus 0.1. That worked. I mean, it flickered. You definitely see that 0.1 seconds, but it works. The button width didn't work as I was expecting. Though. Maybe this goes on the text. There we go. That's what I want it to look like. Um, and that looks good, except for, of course. Wait, if I make this change and dismiss it, it still saves. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want it to cancel. Um, when you tap out. Uh, that's I guess a different problem. Um, really quick sometimes. I make it 0.01. Like, what's the minimum amount of time? I don't like basing stuff on time here. Um, I mean, we had to do that back in UI kit sometimes. Uh, it didn't feel good there either. Um, Let's see, what if I made this nillable? Here we can just guard, I guess. Does that cause any problems elsewhere? Exhaustive, right, so we need the nil case. Oh, that's it? Interesting. Maybe that is the best. So if I do that, then if I take off this async, can I take off this async after now? Uh, not always, I guess. Um, Maybe it should nil itself out after it dismisses. I don't like this. Oh man. It stays text. What's with that? Does this need to be like all one app publish thing? Are these like all these app publishes happening like one after the other? Or what if I put this one first? If I put it. Ooh. Sometimes it works. Um, so what if we consolidated this? If we wrap this all into one item, or yeah, if we had like a and then like if the model is nil, then it's not showing. If it is there, then it is showing. So it can have a title and subtitle on it. And then initial value perhaps. And perhaps a done action. something like this. And this becomes self.model equals model. And dismissing is the model to nil. We need some way to current value out of here. I wonder if we can pass a reference to a binding around. That might be a little spicy, so let's hold off on that for now. Now let's see how far this gets us. So should we do this? If it is nil, then 0, otherwise 1. Sure. Um, I guess that's also here on change of keyboard controller.model. The new value, this should fail, but I guess it's not failing yet. Okay. Keyboard controller, keyboard, it. Timer, nil. Initial value will be timer name. Yeah, we'll just not do updates at the end now. Paste in there, and again, we're not doing the updates right now. We're seeing if we can get these visuals to work. Failed to produce a diagnostic problem. Well, this is we're switching the model. Interesting. Wonder if we can I put a guard up here? Can I say guard? Let's not do that. Yeah, because then otherwise it's the empty view becomes model, this model. This will be model dot initial value, I suppose. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any writing right now. And let's see, I think this one dies off. I think I need more curly brace. Not convert value of type binding void to expected argument type binding duration. Oh, requires our form to equatable. Yeah, yeah, be fine. This has to conform to equatable. I think this should be work. This, however, cells. So we have to exclude the done action, not equatable. Guess we could leave off the done action for now. We'll build failed extra argument done action. Yeah, we'll come back to figuring out how we want to set the done action. Come back to it in a moment. Trying to see. Ooh, it did focus. This is now this is now popping up. um, can I do maybe inside of show keyboard I can do with animation. But kind of phase in. We're just using the default what's it called? Default animation is Y. Um, so on where was it? Keyboard view. Maybe this should be equals equals nil. Get the focus. Come on. Focus. Come on. That might be because of the animation. Um, So it looks like the visuals are working for switching between the two kinds of things we want to show, the two kind of keyboards we want to show. Just now, there we go. Focus wasn't working, and it looks like we were able to. Okay, okay, okay. This is amazing. Now we just need to figure out the save action. Is dead. Um, Instead of changing the opacity, we have an if let, which means it's an empty view at the other end. It's fantastic. I guess it's about the same as SwiftUI, empty view or transparent, completely transparent view. But conceptually, empty view is more satisfying because it's exactly what we're talking about. So we have two notions. We have dismiss. We'll probably want like um, save and dismiss. Yeah, and this will be like doing the cancel situation. So I guess previously we just assigned a done action onto here. Which I guess is fine. Having it be on the model will be nice because then we can perhaps make the model generic instead of having an enumeration in there. Um, I really like the progress that we made right now. I'm going to do just a touch of cleanup. And I want to save this. it um, what did we do? So instead of having, it was like 5 different fields published, and it seems that by consolidating the 5 different fields to one field, um, that's a struct, uh, the swap happens all the time now. Maybe too many published were firing, and that's causing a little bit of lag. So consolidating 5 different published fields into one uh, odd behavior on. And I guess that kind of makes sense. It's like if there's too many things that are at published, some of them are just not going to happen. As all of these, it's like 5 different things happening. In UIKit, it's a little bit different to have like a draw cycle. So I was kind of expecting that here. Um, that's not exactly what we got. So we worked around it. Um, I guess we could say fixed ID, or it's instead of copying from the queue to the commit message, I'll copy the commit message to queue. Checklist. Cool. So now how do you want to handle a done action? Having it as part of the model makes some kind of sense because perhaps we can sync up the types here. Um, Although that kind of breaks the equatable portion of it. We'll have to ignore it anyway. Um, I mean, just hang around on here just didn't really feel good either, I guess. Um, yeah, let's try this approach. There's no way to make make these equatable. Okay, so LHS value equals best titles. Yeah, I guess that's good enough for this equatable. You know what? We could have this. We can make this async actually. Oh, we need the value somehow. We haven't done any state management yet. It's not just how to call the callback. Um, yeah, our bindings are fake, right? Um, I guess we could have a value, and maybe this should be a keyboard value model, but it's not right. And the keyboard view can write to that value. Doesn't really feel satisfying. So let's see. So this will be give me a nice autocomplete. Come on. You're trilling. Oh, come on. You're no fun anymore. Oh, wait. Or try. moving the parens help it out? It seems like it has. Nice. Yeah, now this is the part that feels a little sloppy. Because here we're getting a text value off of a thing. And this needs a close paren. Um, doesn't like that there's a try here. Yeah, I guess this could be async throws. Oh wait, we have this actually. This is current value. Here lines up, that lines up. Where is here? Okay. And then we could do the same thing for the other keyboard. Goes here, in, do a guard to make sure that it's a duration. And then we can copy in this part right here. All this business. Oh, this needs an ID. We have one in scope. Perfect. Okay, roast veggies. Edit the duration. Make it solid power. Did I did I miss something? We are not hitting this breakpoint. Okay. Let's see. Oh, because the done button is calling dismiss, not save and. Okay, let's try it now. Now we're getting this breakpoint. There we go. There we go. We can edit roast veggies. Whoa, it keeps updating. Ooh, is that because I'm hacking the binding? I think it is. Okay, but now that we have a yeah, so this should be keyboard controller dot current value. Same thing with the other. Oh, that is the main switch. Okay, so then on when we do the presenting, yeah, I guess self dot current value should be model dot initial value. And then we'll show it. Ooh, it's still freaking out. Let's look a little more close. Here we're switching the current value. Is it because this is a constant binding? I'm trying to create a is this not updating? Interesting. Hmm. So how how do I do this? Is this is this time for generics? Is this yeah, so it's showing it'll switch, then when we hit back, we hit delete, it just keeps resetting to the initial value. You see think this get is a constant bound to this. This isn't necessarily redrawing every time. Even though I'm trying to set it here. Ooh, we got a what's this actually? For media? Not sure what that is. Sample buffer ready? Like I'm not doing anything with buffers or media. So it makes me think it's yeah, not me. Let's see. So we could try to do this with generics. Okay, let's state the problem. Problem is uh for two kinds of keyboard. Uh Binding seems to be constant when switching on enum. So I don't want to do that. It's not a so what could we do? Maybe Eric's builder. Yeah, I guess I'll commit my current state just so I have it. Um, we did put in the callbacks. Um, an action uh, is on the model. And yeah, maybe having this current value be an enum. I'm just not sure how to do this elegantly. Um, I guess if this is published, oof. Or or what if this was a variable? Maybe this. Let's produce a diagnostic. Wait, what it went away? Right here. Okay, you are. Yeah, so this is going to be value. Not sure if this is gonna work, but we will try it. Okay, we're able to change that to 6 minutes. We edit this. Oh, well, it's not resetting anymore. Um, let's edit this. Wow. Okay. Kind of cool. Um, what we did was we made the value editable. We're editing the model. I guess causes a redraw. I guess causes its binding to recreate. Um, we can solve by making value on model a variable. And then it's just about time to go, but I do want to change the name of this real quick because we have the different model. This is a keyboard value, I suppose. I think that's all the changes. Nice. So the binding recreates on change. So it's not a constant anymore. Cool. So that's my time for today. Um, I have other commitments, so the stream is a little bit shorter than it used to be. Um, yeah, we got a lot of progress done on the detail screen that was really blocking us yesterday. Be able to show two different kinds of keyboards depending on what kind of keyboard value we want. Whether it's a duration, we'll show a duration picker, or if it's text, we'll show a text picker, keyboard, aka text picker, um, and, and it updates. So that's really cool. Whew. I guess down below you can have there's my social links. You can see my links to the App Store on my website, which is fullqdeveloper.com. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. And I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m.